Looking out across the nighttime, city winks and sleepless I hear her voice shake my window. If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why does he do me that way? If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why does he do me that way?
Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel for another video. Today's video is going to be another fun one. It's going to be a new song for the new series here on the channel, Steal My Setlist. And it's going to be the song Human Nature by Michael Jackson. And this song is definitely a song that will surprise the crowd, especially as you guys may know, I do perform solo acoustic. I perform many shows every single week, every single month, and whenever I do play this song, people get really surprised in a good way. They're not ready to hear it. They're not used to hearing it done by a solo acoustic performer. So it's really cool and a fun one to add for sure. So I wanted to kind of put something in that a lot of you guys might not have expected, and this one's a fun one. And as you guys know, based off of kind of how I like to perform and sing, is I like to fit every song to suit my voice best. So we are not going to be in the same key as the original recording. Today, as you guys can tell, I do have a capo on the first fret. I am in standard tuning. And I do have some nice open chords for us today. But the song sounds really cool. What's really going to give it that really cool taste is not just the chords, but the strum patterns. So we're going to definitely take a look at everything, and I will be doing a complete playthrough with lyrics and chords at the very end, so stick around for that. Okay, to kick things off, we're going to go ahead and break down the chords we're going to need for this song first. Now, in general, for both the verse and the choruses of the song, we're going to need a C, a D, A minor, E minor, G, and the occasional bar chord, which is going to be B minor. So if you feel good about these chords, great. If you're having some trouble with, say, the bar chord, B minor, just make sure to keep practicing it. This is a great song to practice it with because there's only the one bar chord in this song. And that's the best way to practice bar chords, is not to fear them or put them aside, but to really practice them in songs where they're a little bit easier, especially songs with just one bar chord. Now, for the first section of the song, the verse, we're going to need a lot of C's to D's to start. And by the way, once you memorize this chord order that I'm going to give you, and you repeat it twice, that takes care of the whole verse, which is really nice for us. So we're going to need 6 combos of C to D first, before we have a little bit of a tail ending. So it's going to go C to D, C to D, so that'd be 2. We would do 6 in a row. Again, we haven't applied the strum pattern yet. But then when you feel good about that, we do have a little bit of a tail ending, and it's going to go C, B minor, A minor to D. Okay, and that's going to be the only thing to kind of look out for because we are going to have to switch a little bit quick and sudden. Now, in terms of the strum patterns, when we do play the C chord for the verse, it's going to go down, up, down. Okay. Then when we go ahead and play the D chord for the verse, it's going to go down, up, down, down. So really get that down because, again, there's 6 pairs of C to D, and you want to apply both strum patterns because they're slightly different. So it's going to sound like this. Now, when you get to the run at the end of the verse, we'll call it the verse run. The order again is going to go C to B minor, A minor to D. Now, the strum pattern, you do want to be mindful because, again, it goes nice and quick. You'll definitely have to practice a little bit off to the side and isolate this section. But for the first C, it's going to go down, 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 up. Then for B minor, it's going to go down, 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 up. A minor is a little different. It's going to go down, up, down. And then D is going to be another down, up, down, down, like the D section earlier in the verse. So a little bit faster, it's going to sound like this. So again, in my opinion, that's probably one of the trickier parts of the whole song, at least the way that I play it. The remaining part of the verse, again, we talked about is just C to D over and over. So if we kind of put it together a little bit before the full playthrough at the end, I'll kind of show you with some singing on top for the first couple lines. It's going to sound like this.
Looking out across the nighttime, City wings a sleepless eye. Hear her voice shake my window. Sweet seducing sight.
So once you feel good, again, we have another section of the verse. It just repeats, same strumming, same chord order, different lyrics. So again, you can check that out on your own. I didn't want this video to drag on, so we're gonna go ahead and make that nice and quick. Now for the next and final section of the song, we're gonna go ahead and talk about the chorus. This is kind of the fun, catchy part. Now, a lot of you guys know, if you haven't seen it, I'll link it up above. I do talk a lot about my gear for live performing, and if that's something you're interested in, definitely check out that video. And one of the pieces of gear that I always talk about using is going to be my Harmony Effects pedal, and I use the Boss VE8 pedal. During the chorus is when I kick it on, and it's on auto, so basically just reads the key in my voice and it works well. So I'm just letting you know, in case you do add these to your own set list, or if you do have that pedal and you want to kind of know where do I kick into the harmony effect, for this song it's going to be the chorus. Now for the order of this song, or for the order of the chorus, I'm sorry, it's going to go C to D, G, D, E minor, D, and that's going to be the quick run we'll get to. Then we go back to C, D, B minor, and A minor. Okay, so again, you'll see this all at the very end with the full playthrough. That's where you're going to really be able to kind of see it full on and be able to play and practice over the top if you'd like to. In terms of the chorus strum pattern, it's going to be slightly different. We're going to go ahead and start off with this first C. It's going to go down, up, down. D is going to go down, up, down, down. Now for the run, this is the kind of the quick fun run. It goes G, D, E minor, D. Here's the strum pattern. It's going to go down, down, up on G, down, down, up on D, down, down, up on E minor, and back to down, down, up on D. So just that put together. And again, the right hand has a nice simple job, but the left hand's got to keep it moving. That's the whole key. Now let's keep going. For the second line of the chorus, it's going to go C again, down, up, down. D is going to go down, up, down, down. So that's all the same. Now we have a B minor. It's going to go down, up, down. And A minor is going to go down, up, down, down. And just so you know, the chorus will repeat twice, all in all. So again, go really slow. I know in this video you'll see the playthrough, you see the chord charts and the names on the screen, but if you need to, I highly recommend this. I did this a lot, especially when I first started singing and playing, was taking notes, whether it be on your laptop, if you have like a sheet or a system of kind of writing down chord songs, or if just pen and paper, just write down things, look for patterns, write down the chord orders and strum patterns, whatever you like to do if you have a system. I will be putting up timestamps for everything, so make sure to check that out. If you ever need to pause the video and slow it down, definitely do that. All right, really briefly, if you guys would like to see more content from the channel and support us directly today here at Growth in Music, just make sure to subscribe. It helps us a ton. This is the second video of the series, Steal My Setlist. So this was a fun one to make, and I hope you guys like it as well. And if you want to see more every single week, just make sure to subscribe. All right, now just a quick dry run of the chorus before we get into the full playthrough. It's going to sound like this with the chords in order, the strum pattern, and the lyrics. I'm going to go a little bit slower, and then we'll see the entire thing put together at the very end.
Why tell him that it's human nature? Why does he do me that way?
All right, let's go ahead and check out the full playthrough right now.
Looking out across the nighttime, city wings a sleepless eye. Hear her voice shake my window, sweet seducing sight. Get me out into the nighttime. The walls won't hold me tonight. If this town is just an apple, then let me take a bite. If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why does he do me that way? If they say why, does he do me that way?
Okay, good job following along. Once again, if you had to pause or slow down the video for any reason at all, I do include chapters, so check out those if you ever need to find your spot back here in the video. I do hope you liked today's song selection. I will be coming out with more of these every single week. I'll be coming out with new content here at Growth in Music. And once again, if you do want to be notified, if you do want to see content here, just support us directly here at Growth in Music by subscribing, and I will see you guys next time.